Have you ever woken up feeling like your body is just heavier than it used to be? Not just physically, but emotionally too. The drive is gone. The spark that once fueled your mornings, your workouts, your connection with your partner, it feels like it's faded into the background. Maybe you've told yourself, well, this is just part of getting older, but what if it's not? What if the sluggish mornings, the empty nights, and the lack of physical response aren't just symptoms of age, but signs of something far more fixable? Many men over 60 blame the calendar for what's really a nutrition gap. When your body is low on specific key vitamins, systems start to falter, circulation slows, testosterone levels waver, energy crashes. And it doesn't happen overnight, it's a slow erosion. One day you're running errands, fixing things around the house, enjoying time with your partner. The next you're just getting through the day, and intimacy feels like a chore you're not sure you can manage. One of the most overlooked players in this decline is vitamin C. Most of us think of it as the go-to for flu season, but vitamin C's role in men's health goes far beyond immune support. It's foundational to how your body performs, heals, and keeps your energy running. Robert, a 67-year-old retired engineer, used to be the kind of man who thrived on fixing problems. From leaking pipes to broken ceiling fans, his hands were always busy. But over time, his energy faded. He wasn't just tired, he was exhausted to the bone, and it started to affect his marriage. Not because the love was gone, but because he no longer felt like the man he used to be. "I feel like I'm letting her down," he admitted. "I want to show up for her, but I can't even make it through the day without wanting to collapse." Robert's story is more common than you'd think, and the culprit wasn't age, it was a silent deficiency in vitamin C. Vitamin C is essential for maintaining healthy blood vessels. It helps your body produce collagen, the protein that gives strength and flexibility to your arteries. When your arteries are in good shape, blood flows smoothly. That means nutrients can reach your muscles, your brain, and yes, even your reproductive organs. More importantly, vitamin C helps preserve nitric oxide, a molecule your body produces to expand blood vessels. Without enough vitamin C, nitric oxide breaks down too quickly. Circulation drops, and when blood flow slows, your energy performance and sexual function go with it. This isn't speculation. Studies show vitamin C can improve blood flow by up to 50% in men with cardiovascular risk factors. That's a huge difference in daily life, from walking with ease to rekindling intimacy, and yet the average adult barely meets the recommended daily minimum. For men, that's about 90 milligrams a day. But if you want stronger circulation, better energy, and lasting protection, aiming higher, between 500 and 1,000 milligrams daily, makes a real difference. Vitamin C also supports mental clarity. It protects your brain cells from oxidative stress, the kind that builds up over time and slows your thinking. That mental edge you've been missing could be traced back to this one missing nutrient. It even helps preserve bone density, keeping your spine and legs strong enough to stay active and independent. When your body's frame is solid, your confidence follows. You can get a good baseline from food: citrus fruits, strawberries, bell peppers, broccoli, dark leafy greens. But most men over 60 need more than just dietary sources. A quality supplement can help bridge the gap. Robert started with small changes: a higher dose of vitamin C combined with nutrient-rich meals. After 3 months, his energy returned, his circulation improved. Intimacy with his wife came back to life. He felt like himself again, focused, steady, and engaged. Vitamin C was his first step, but it wasn't the only one. Because the truth is, no single vitamin can do it all. If you want to build a foundation for lasting vitality, performance, and resilience, you need the right nutrients working together. Zinc and magnesium are up next. And when paired with vitamin C, their impact multiplies. Vitamin C plays a critical role in maintaining healthy blood flow, and one of its most essential functions is protecting the thin inner lining of the blood vessels known as the endothelium. When the endothelium is healthy, nutrients and oxygen can travel efficiently to the muscles and reproductive organs. But when this lining is damaged, circulation becomes compromised, starving the parts of the body that are most dependent on blood flow for energy, stamina, and performance. One of vitamin C's key contributions is its ability to preserve nitric oxide, a molecule that naturally relaxes and widens blood vessels. This widening effect improves circulation throughout the body. Without enough vitamin C, nitric oxide degrades too quickly, leading to a collapse in blood flow. The result is decreased energy, reduced responsiveness during intimacy, and a general sense of fatigue that no amount of rest seems to fix. Clinical research shows that vitamin C can improve blood flow in men with cardiovascular risks by up to 50%. This isn't a minor change. A 50% improvement in circulation can completely transform the way the body functions, from climbing stairs without getting winded to restoring confidence and performance in the bedroom. Despite these benefits, many adults don't get enough vitamin C. Around 7% of American adults run low, and the numbers are even higher among men over 60. As the body ages, the ability to absorb and utilize vitamin C decreases, and dietary changes often reduce natural intake. The basic recommended amount is 90 milligrams per day. However, for men seeking stronger circulation, more consistent energy, and long-term health benefits, a daily intake of 500 to 1,000 milligrams is often far more effective. The impact of vitamin C doesn't stop with blood flow. It also provides a trio of health benefits that work deep inside the body. First, it supports the heart and keeps circulation steady. Vitamin C strengthens the inner lining of blood vessels, helping arteries stay flexible and reducing the likelihood of blood pressure spikes. A smoother, more stable circulation pattern ensures that all parts of the body receive oxygen and nutrients consistently, which helps protect against cardiovascular problems and energy crashes. Second, vitamin C supports brain function. As a potent antioxidant, it shields brain cells from damage caused by free radicals. This protection translates to sharper focus, better memory retention, and a lowered risk of cognitive decline. Maintaining mental clarity is vital for staying engaged in relationships, hobbies, and everyday responsibilities, especially later in life. Third, vitamin C helps maintain bone density. It strengthens the bones of the spine and legs, which are essential for mobility and independence. As bones weaken, the risk of fractures and falls increases, threatening quality of life. Vitamin C supports the structural integrity of these bones, helping men stay physically confident and active. The most direct way to begin increasing vitamin C intake is through food. Citrus fruits, strawberries, bell peppers, broccoli, and dark leafy greens provide a reliable foundation and help meet the standard baseline of 90 milligrams per day. But food alone may not be enough for older men who want more than just the minimum. Supplements, particularly those that offer between 500 to 1,000 milligrams per day, can provide the additional support needed for optimal blood flow, energy levels, and resilience. Robert, the retired engineer, chose to make a change. After 3 months of consistent vitamin C supplementation and better nutrition, his energy returned. He no longer felt drained before noon. His circulation improved, and his intimacy with his wife, something that had quietly slipped away, returned with ease. Along with the physical changes came emotional healing. His confidence grew, and he felt reconnected not only to his partner but also to himself and the life he had built. Vitamin C marked the turning point for Robert, but it was just the beginning. It became the foundation, a stable first step toward rebuilding strength and vitality. There are still deeper layers of support available. Zinc, another essential nutrient, holds remarkable potential for restoring testosterone levels, bolstering immune defense, and preserving stamina. When paired with vitamin C, the effects go even further, offering a path toward lasting full-body revitalization. Michael, a 63-year-old business consultant, had spent decades cultivating a respected reputation. His words moved people in boardrooms. His presence commanded attention. But behind closed doors, he felt the decline. His energy dipped early in the day, and by evening he felt emotionally and physically disconnected. Even with a supportive spouse and a fulfilling career, he sensed a quiet collapse happening within him. Vitamin C helped set the stage, but it was the introduction of zinc that reignited his strength. Together, these nutrients laid the groundwork for renewed stamina, hormonal balance, and cognitive sharpness, the pillars of a healthy, vibrant life beyond 60. The deeper exploration into zinc and its powerful impact continues from here. Michael had always been seen as the strong one. A respected consultant with decades of experience, he carried himself with quiet authority. His handshake still had weight, and his voice commanded attention in every boardroom he entered. But behind that confident presence, something inside was quietly breaking down. At home, the shift was even more evident. Even with a loving wife by his side, their 25-year marriage had started to feel strained under the weight of his constant fatigue, emotional distance, and physical disconnection. He described it as becoming a shadow of the man he used to be. For months, Michael tried to push through. Sleep offered no real rest. Exercise, once invigorating, now felt like punishment. Words of encouragement fell flat. His body and mind simply wouldn't respond. Eventually, he agreed to undergo a series of lab tests. The results revealed a simple but powerful truth. His serum zinc levels had plummeted to just 65 micrograms per deciliter, far below the healthy range. This single deficiency had quietly drained his energy, disrupted his hormones, and left him physically and emotionally depleted. Michael's case is far from unique. Studies show that more than half of men over 60 have suboptimal levels of zinc. Even more alarming, up to 60% of seniors are clinically deficient. This isn't just a minor imbalance. Zinc deficiency can severely impact stamina, motivation, and mood. Yet many men assume they're just feeling the effects of aging or stress, unaware that a basic mineral might be the root of their struggles. Zinc plays a far more expansive role in the body than most people realize. It's involved in over 300 enzyme reactions that support nearly every major system. It helps regulate testosterone levels, maintain prostate health, and fuel daily energy. When zinc levels fall, testosterone production often follows. The result is diminished libido, loss of strength, and growing difficulties with intimacy. The prostate, which contains the highest concentration of zinc in the body, also suffers. Without enough zinc, it becomes more vulnerable to inflammation and enlargement, leading to frequent nighttime bathroom visits and long-term discomfort. Zinc also plays a central role in how the body handles glucose and responds to insulin. It helps convert sugar into energy efficiently, which directly impacts stamina and mental clarity. When zinc is low, blood sugar control weakens, leading to energy crashes and brain fog. Over time, these effects compound, making everyday tasks more difficult and undermining confidence and productivity. The body's ability to absorb zinc naturally declines with age. Research shows that men over 60 absorb only about 17% of the zinc in their meals. Younger men absorb nearly double that. This slow, steady decline in absorption depletes zinc reserves over time, setting the stage for cardiovascular issues, cognitive decline, and reduced sexual health. Restoring zinc levels can bring powerful changes, but the method of supplementation matters. The simplest and most effective starting point for most men is oral supplementation. A daily dose of 15 to 30 milligrams can help replenish the body's supply. Zinc citrate and zinc picolinate are two forms known for their high absorption and effectiveness. These forms allow the body to actually use the mineral, offering a real chance to recover energy and hormonal balance. In contrast, zinc oxide, commonly found in cheap supplements, offers poor absorption and little benefit. Many men who take zinc oxide regularly see no real improvements and continue to feel frustrated, assuming that supplements don't work for them. The truth is that the form of the mineral makes all the difference. In more severe cases, particularly when digestive issues prevent proper absorption, intramuscular zinc injections may be recommended by a doctor. These bypass the gut entirely and deliver zinc directly into the bloodstream, ensuring immediate and complete availability to the body. Michael followed a structured plan to correct his deficiency. After consulting with his healthcare provider, he committed to an 8-week protocol that included 25 milligrams of zinc citrate each day. His follow-up lab showed that his zinc levels had returned to a healthy range. The change in his physical and emotional state followed soon after. Energy returned in waves, the fog lifted, Intimacy and connection with his wife slowly re-emerged. He no longer felt like a diminished version of himself. Instead, he felt restored, grounded, clear-headed, and strong. Zinc proved to be a cornerstone of that transformation. It didn't just restore a mineral balance, it helped realign his hormones, sharpen his focus, and return a vital part of his identity. And when paired with other foundational nutrients like vitamin C and magnesium, its benefits became even more profound. The next steps in this journey reveal how that synergy can unlock the full potential of a man's health well into his 60s and beyond. Bit by bit, the fatigue began to lift. The spark that had dimmed slowly returned, first in subtle moments, sharper focus during the day, steadier energy in the evenings, and eventually confidence in intimacy that had been missing for far too long. Michael's wife was the first to notice. The man who had once withdrawn from conversation and closeness was now present again, emotionally engaged and full of hope. Their relationship, which had quietly grown distant and weary, began to feel alive again. Rebuilding his zinc levels didn't just restore his physical energy, it reawakened his sense of purpose and connection to the people around him. Zinc laid the groundwork for Michael's transformation. It stabilized his hormones, improved his metabolic function, and gave his body the tools it needed to process energy efficiently. But zinc was only part of the equation. For lasting vitality, every system in the body must work in sync. That's where magnesium enters the picture, of minerals so essential it's often called the master regulator of cellular health. Magnesium doesn't often receive the same spotlight as vitamin C or multivitamins, but its role is just as vital. It acts as a cofactor in over 300 biochemical reactions in the body. Without it, other nutrients, including zinc and vitamin C, struggle to perform their functions. Magnesium helps regulate heart rhythm, maintain steady circulation, strengthen muscles, and convert the food you eat into usable energy. When levels fall short, even a clean diet and regular exercise may not be enough to keep the body functioning well. David, a 65-year-old retired athlete, lived with unwavering discipline. He followed a Mediterranean diet, exercised daily, stayed hydrated, and avoided alcohol and tobacco. His blood pressure, cholesterol, and glucose were all in the healthy range. On paper, everything looked perfect. But each morning told a different story. He felt drained the moment he got out of bed. His muscles cramped without warning. Intimacy with his wife became strained by discomfort and frustration. He couldn't understand how someone who did everything right could feel so wrong. It wasn't until a specialized micronutrient panel was done that the truth emerged. David had a significant magnesium deficiency. Regular blood tests had missed it, as they often do. Magnesium levels inside the blood can appear normal even when the body's deeper reserves are depleted. This silent deficiency had slowly been robbing David of his strength and resilience. Magnesium fuels the very foundation of how the body generates energy. It powers the conversion of nutrients into ATP, the primary energy molecule used by cells. Without enough magnesium, the entire metabolic engine begins to sputter. The result is fatigue, muscle weakness, and a frustrating plateau, even when every other aspect of health seems dialed in. Magnesium also manages the rhythm of muscle contraction and relaxation. This balance is essential for avoiding painful cramps and maintaining physical stamina. For men, it plays a supporting role in testosterone production, helping to sustain hormonal health and physical vitality. It contributes to vascular health as well. Magnesium relaxes the smooth muscle lining of the blood vessels, improving blood flow and supporting nitric oxide function, an essential factor in maintaining erectile health. A 2017 study highlighted the strong connection between magnesium deficiency and erectile dysfunction in older men, particularly those with kidney-related issues. The research confirmed what many physicians had observed for years. Without adequate magnesium, circulation suffers, hormones weaken, and overall performance declines. The good news is that magnesium is widely available in whole foods. Dark leafy greens like spinach and Swiss chard are rich sources. Nuts such as almonds and pumpkin seeds provide steady support. Legumes, whole grains, and fatty fish like salmon contribute even more. Even dark chocolate, when chosen in its purest forms, offers a solid magnesium boost. For men who find it difficult to maintain proper levels through food alone, especially those over 60 whose absorption naturally declines, supplementation can be helpful. The key is choosing the right form. Magnesium citrate and magnesium glycinate are well absorbed and gentle on the stomach, making them ideal for long-term use. These forms deliver consistent results and help the body restore balance where it's been lost. As with zinc, the effects of magnesium restoration are not immediate, but they are powerful. Within weeks, many men notice better sleep, fewer cramps, and more stable energy. Over time, magnesium helps fortify the body's systems, supporting the heart, calming the nervous system, and enhancing mental clarity. When magnesium works together with zinc and vitamin C, the benefits become even more profound. Michael regained his confidence through zinc. David reclaimed his strength with magnesium. These stories reveal a deeper truth that the body doesn't age all at once. It begins to fade in places where support is lacking. When that support is restored, even in something as simple as a single mineral, the body often remembers how to thrive. Vitality returns, focus sharpens, relationships strengthen, and life begins to feel full again. For most men, maintaining adequate magnesium levels starts with a daily intake between 400 to 420 milligrams, but for those facing absorption issues or chronic digestive challenges, even the best diet may not be enough. As men age, their ability to absorb magnesium naturally declines. Years of medication, subtle shifts in digestive health, and slower nutrient processing all contribute to a gradual depletion of this essential mineral. In these cases, supplementation becomes not just helpful, but necessary. When choosing a magnesium supplement, the form matters. Magnesium citrate and magnesium glycinate are two of the most bioavailable types, known for their effective absorption and gentle impact on the digestive system. These forms allow the body to actually use the magnesium instead of flushing it out. On the other hand, magnesium oxide, commonly found in cheaper formulas, offers poor absorption and may have a laxative effect without meaningfully improving magnesium status. David's recovery from magnesium deficiency followed this targeted approach. After identifying the gap in his nutrition, he began taking 400 milligrams of magnesium citrate daily and paired it with magnesium-rich foods like spinach, almonds, and salmon. Within 6 weeks, the results were clear. The daily fatigue eased. Muscle cramps that used to stop him during long walks disappeared. Intimacy, once burdened by discomfort and disconnection, became natural again. By the end of 3 months, David described a profound renewal in strength, energy, and confidence. David's experience echoes findings in clinical research. Magnesium has been shown to significantly enhance physical performance in older adults, support hormonal stability, and reduce cardiovascular risk. These benefits become even more pronounced in men whose diets are low in magnesium to begin with. Supplementing with magnesium helps correct these deficiencies, and when paired with other key nutrients, the effects are amplified. Combining magnesium with zinc creates a powerful synergy. Together, they help regulate inflammation, support balanced metabolism, and promote better emotional resilience. The right pairing doesn't just improve one function, it elevates multiple systems simultaneously. This is the essence of nutrient synergy, where the total impact becomes greater than the sum of each part. When magnesium, zinc, and vitamin C are taken together, they create a foundation for total body renewal. Each plays a distinct yet complementary role. Magnesium fuels the reactions that convert food into energy and supports muscle recovery. Zinc boosts testosterone, strengthens immunity, and contributes to protein synthesis. Vitamin C enhances nutrient absorption, protects against oxidative damage, and supports vascular health. When working in harmony, they restore energy levels, improve circulation, and sharpen mental focus in a way no single nutrient can achieve alone. This combination changed everything for James, a retired 68-year-old teacher. For months, he tried adding vitamin C, then zinc, hoping to regain the vitality he once had. But the results were inconsistent and underwhelming. He felt stuck at a fraction of his former energy. That changed with a comprehensive daily protocol: 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C, 25 milligrams of zinc citrate, and 400 milligrams of magnesium glycinate. After 8 weeks, James reported a full transformation. His days were energized, his thinking clear, and his physical strength returned in ways he hadn't felt in over 10 years. The physiological explanation behind this turnaround is clear. Vitamin C improves how zinc is absorbed in the digestive system and fuels the biochemical processes that require magnesium. It also protects both minerals from oxidative stress, extending their effectiveness. Zinc on its own regulates hormone production and metabolic rate, but it also supports magnesium's influence on energy systems and collagen repair. Magnesium, meanwhile, ensures vitamin C can function effectively and supports zinc in building hormones and proteins. This triad becomes a feedback loop of health and renewal. When these nutrients are used together with consistency and intention, the results can feel like turning back the clock. From stronger circulation and improved muscular performance to clearer thinking and emotional resilience, the transformation touches every part of life. The synergy between vitamin C, zinc, and magnesium offers a powerful and natural way to reclaim vitality. One rooted not in drastic changes or quick fixes, but in restoring what the body quietly loses over time. When zinc is taken alongside vitamin C, its impact expands beyond hormone balance and immune strength. Working together, these nutrients help rebuild collagen, reinforce cellular walls, and enhance the efficiency of nutrient transport throughout the body. This partnership makes sure that the energy and nourishment cells need can move freely to where they're most needed, whether that's in muscles, brain tissue, or organs essential for daily vitality. Magnesium, often called the silent backbone of cellular energy, plays a crucial role in this nutrient alliance. It activates the enzymes that allow vitamin C to function properly, supports zinc's work in building proteins and hormones, and fuels the production of ATP, the energy molecule used by every single cell. When magnesium levels are steady, the entire body becomes more resilient. Muscles recover faster, the mind feels clearer, and daily tasks become easier to handle. This three-way synergy among magnesium, zinc, and vitamin C creates more than just individual benefits. Together, they form a supportive network that strengthens heart function, sharpens mental clarity, and improves muscular performance. For men over 60, this kind of integration becomes even more vital. Natural nutrient absorption slows with age. Chronic inflammation becomes more common. Long-term use of medications begins to deplete reserves. The body systems don't just need support, they need coordination. Vitamin C helps fight the oxidative stress that wears down cells from the inside out. Zinc fortifies immune defense and keeps hormonal systems operating efficiently. Magnesium powers cellular repair, recovery, and metabolism. The result is not only improved physical strength, but also greater emotional balance and mental sharpness. In some cases, these improvements extend to a renewed sense of identity and purpose. James, for example, had struggled for years with low energy and fading mental clarity. After adopting a routine that combined these three nutrients, he noticed subtle shifts: greater focus, steadier moods, deeper sleep. Within weeks, those shifts deepened into real transformation. He described feeling like himself again after years of fog and frustration. Despite the potential of this nutrient synergy, many men fail to experience these benefits because of simple but costly mistakes. These mistakes waste time, money, and hope, especially among older adults who are actively trying to take control of their health. The first mistake is selecting the wrong forms of vitamins and minerals. Many supplement labels are designed to sound impressive, but the forms inside can be cheap and poorly absorbed. William, a 64-year-old accountant, spent weeks researching supplements. He made choices based on price and packaging, confident he was doing everything right. For 6 months, he followed a strict routine, taking his supplements daily with full discipline, but nothing changed. The same fatigue lingered. His focus was dull. His mood suffered. Frustration built until he began to question whether supplements worked at all. The problem wasn't the intention, it was the execution. William had chosen ascorbic acid as his vitamin C source, which lacks the bioflavonoids that improve absorption and can be harsh on the digestive tract. For zinc, he used zinc oxide, a form that the body barely absorbs. His magnesium came in the form of magnesium oxide, which often passes through the body too quickly to be useful and can lead to digestive upset. The second mistake was timing. William took a large dose of vitamin C each morning, hoping it would sustain him through the day, but vitamin C has a short half-life in the bloodstream. Most of it was eliminated by the kidneys within a few hours. As a result, his cells never received a steady supply. A time-release version or dividing the dose across the day would have been far more effective. The third mistake involved nutrient interactions. William took his zinc with breakfast and a cup of coffee, unaware that caffeine and dietary fiber can block its absorption. His magnesium was taken with calcium-rich cereal, causing both minerals to compete in the digestive tract and reducing their effectiveness. Scientific data supports why these mistakes are so common and so disruptive. Zinc oxide, for instance, is absorbed at a rate of only 5 to 15%. In contrast, zinc citrate or picolinate can offer absorption rates near 30%. Magnesium oxide is absorbed at less than 4%, while forms like citrate and glycinate reach closer to 30% and are better tolerated. Vitamin C, when buffered and combined with bioflavonoids or delivered through sustained-release capsules, stays in the bloodstream longer, giving cells a better chance to use it effectively. Precision in supplementation is not about taking more, it's about taking what the body can actually use. Choosing bioavailable forms, timing them properly, and avoiding nutrient conflicts can be the difference between slow disappointment and real progress. When done right, these small adjustments unlock the true potential of each vitamin and mineral, allowing their full benefits to reach the systems that need them most. The next chapter in William's story reveals how he turned things around by following this principle-building consistency, correcting the form and timing, and finally giving his body the support it had been waiting for. Zinc oxide delivers only about 5 to 15% absorption in the body, while more bioavailable forms like zinc citrate or picolinate offer closer to 30%. The difference is just as dramatic with magnesium. Magnesium oxide provides less than 4% absorption, whereas magnesium citrate or glycinate can reach nearly 30% and are much easier on the digestive system. Buffered vitamin C, especially when paired with bioflavonoids or taken in a sustained-release form, maintains more stable blood levels over time. These formulations allow the body to absorb and use the nutrients more efficiently, maximizing the value of every dose. When it comes to supplementation, quality always outweighs quantity. It's not just about the label or the name of the vitamin. What matters is the form, the timing, and how the nutrients work together. Supplementation is a science, not a shortcut. When these details are overlooked, the result is often frustration and the mistaken belief that supplements don't work. Even after selecting the right forms and adjusting his timing, William still encountered one silent obstacle: inconsistency. He had taken the time to research, invest, and adjust, but without regular habits, his efforts slipped through the cracks. On weekdays, he took his supplements with breakfast. On weekends, the schedule became irregular. Some days he missed doses entirely, especially while traveling, and tried to compensate by doubling up later. But the body doesn't thrive on unpredictability. Nutrient absorption and effectiveness rely on a steady, consistent supply. Irregular intake causes blood levels to fluctuate, weakening the benefits and delaying results. The body cannot build or maintain energy and repair systems if it's only being fueled sporadically. What William needed wasn't more information or better products. It was a routine that delivered his efforts with precision. A new plan was built around structure and sustainability. First, William transitioned to higher quality forms, buffered vitamin C with bioflavonoids, zinc citrate, and magnesium glycinate. These upgrades ensured his body could actually use what he was taking. Next, the timing was realigned to match his natural rhythms. Vitamin C was split into 2 doses with meals to keep levels steady. Zinc was moved to bedtime, taken on an empty stomach to support hormone repair overnight. Magnesium was added to dinner, calming the body and improving sleep quality. The final piece was building a routine that fit into his life. Simple tools like a weekly pill organizer, phone reminders, and linking doses to daily habits, such as brushing teeth or preparing meals, helped him stay on track even during holidays and business trips. What had once felt chaotic turned into a rhythm his body could rely on. Within 12 weeks, the changes were undeniable. William's energy stabilized, mental clarity returned, physical endurance improved. Tasks that once felt draining became manageable again. The real transformation came not just from switching supplements, but from the discipline of routine. That discipline unlocked the full potential of every capsule, turning good intentions into lasting results. Precision makes the difference. Intention alone is never enough. The human body runs on rhythm, and when given steady, consistent support, it responds. Vitamin C powers the immune system and keeps energy stable. Zinc supports natural repair processes and hormonal strength. Magnesium restores muscles and promotes deep restorative rest. Together, these nutrients form a foundation that supports not only physical health, but also emotional well-being and mental resilience. These vitamins do more than nourish. They help men feel grounded again, clear-headed, strong, capable. They influence how one shows up in relationships and face life's challenges. They help rebuild the emotional resilience often worn down by stress age or illness. Many men spend years believing their best days are behind them, but the right habits supported by the right nutrients can change everything. This shift is not just about regaining stamina or mental focus, it's about reconnecting with the version of oneself that once felt effortless, sharp, steady, and alive. The path forward is built on small, deliberate steps, choosing higher quality supplements, creating routines that are sustainable, giving the body time to adapt and respond. These choices lay the groundwork for long-term strength and clarity. No drastic changes required, just intention, consistency, and a willingness to begin. The difference is not found in one perfect pill, but in the everyday decision to care for the body with purpose. With that, energy rises, confidence returns, and vitality is no longer a memory. It becomes a way of living again. The video ends here. Thank you for watching. Wishing you strength, health, and vitality every single day. If you found this helpful, please give it a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to Healthy Hues Wellness. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss a new video. Take care and see you next time.